Day 6 of my leave. Time to weigh in. I was thinking about eating some fruit yesterday, but I only ended up having some water. I'm starting my script writing and video editing early. I had a dream where my family and I were going to a buffet. My family loves buffets. In my dream, we got lost trying to find our way there. We ended up parking the car thinking that we had finally found the place. It ended up being that we just showed up to some hostel which was really packed with a lot of people. I ended up chatting with someone there. The person I was talking to was really into crocheting, and they were in the middle of making a Butterfree, the Pokemon. This is 2 nights in a row where I had a dream about Pokemon. Editing my footage took a lot longer than usual. I spent a lot of time trying to hide my face. I'm really slow, but I'm getting a lot more proficient at it now. My parents texted me that they were only 30 minutes away. I didn't know that they were going to stop by today. When they got here, you could still see the worry in my mom's face. They brought a lot of food. Some sugarcane juice because it's one of my favorite drinks. I prefer freshly squeezed, but this is good enough. Some meat buns, a cake roll. My mom really emphasized that this was a really good one. They usually have a cream filling, but this one looks like it has a lemon filling. Here's some rice. Peking pork chop. I had to Google that name. I usually call it like sweet and sour pork. And here's some fried noodles. I wasn't too hungry today, but my dad told me to eat while everything was still hot. And so I'll weigh in just to see my before and after. All I need to do is just export my video and upload to YouTube. Before I make my export, I tend to scrub through the footage just to get an idea of what I should title the video. It's usually just a few word summary. I'm pouring myself a cup of milk with the psyllium fiber again. I mix it well since it can sit at the bottom. And then I top it off with some more milk. I try to drink it quickly before it gets too thick. One of my favorite things at my place is my coffee table. You can raise the surface top so it sits a little higher and closer to you. This was gifted to me by my friend right after high school. I've held on to it since then. I'm a bit sad because I have a lot of food, but no one to eat it with. I really wish I could have shared some of these foods with Megan. The fried noodles are good. This one has steak in it, which is super tender. Here's the Peking pork chop. This was one of my favorite foods as a kid. An orange and tangerine my parents gave me the other day. When having greasy meals like this, I think it's best paired with citrus. And I couldn't believe how sweet and tangy this tangerine was. Definitely one of the sweetest tangerines ever. Pure natural sugar. While eating, the food reminds me of how Megan and I would talk about. The food reminds me of how Megan and I would talk about getting dim sum together. I check the dating apps while I eat. Dating apps are so exhausting. I cut myself a slice of the cake roll. Here you can see the lemon filling. It's probably been over a decade since I've had this kind of cake. I put everything away and give my plants their 50 sprays. You can see the stem has grown quite a bit in just a few days. And here at the bottom you can see 2 little roots starting to form. Checking my weight after eating, a bit over a pound. I didn't think I'd eat that little. I imagine my stomach has shrunk quite a bit. Today felt kinda bad. It was nice to see my parents for a bit, but I can still see how worried they are. Every day, my sister sends me a video to help cheer me up. Even my friend's uncle texted me for the first time today asking how I was doing. I'm incredibly lucky to have the support and care of so many people in my life, but the only person I really want to hear from is from Megan. I don't even really want to play games today. I just keep thinking about Megan. I'm feeling really restless right now. I accidentally fell asleep on the couch for a bit. I dreamt I was back in my childhood home. I just remember crying and missing Megan. I remember walking outside to the front yard. From afar, I can see my grandparents were walking home. Instinctively, I sprinted back inside and ran back into my room, trying to hide from them. I didn't want them to see me break down in front of them. I finally wake up. I'm supposed to bring in the gym equipment for my car. I can't really find the motivation to do so. So I've decided to do it some other time. Okay, that's it. See you tomorrow.